Alrighty, everyone. Hello and welcome. We are going to be launching Game 2 of VonAsten vs. VonIvan. The issue for Game 1 was simply that the players were playing on a map from 2019 from a previous Master League, previous tournament. Sorry. That map is very hard to find. I don't believe it's on the workshop anymore, but the player still had it. It's nearly identical to Faminville Approach on Auto Match, but it's meant, of course, for tournament play. So myself and a ref could not access the game. However, for those who previously casted from previous tournaments, such as 101, who just had the map, they were able to access it. This was done just by a simple mistake, no ill intent or anything. So we are going to let Game 1 stand. Unfortunately, again, I could not check out that game, but the winner of Game 1 went to VonIvan from what from what I was told. Not Ty. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot 117. I am proud to bring you my first game, but it's going to be the second game of this round. We got ourselves VonAsten. And who's on the Axis team with my co-commentary coming from Johnny?
We have VonIvan. And VonIvan has insta-locked in mechanized assault doctrine, and looks like he might be going for an assault grenadier the moment it comes off cooldown.
Interesting. Okay. So, hey, that's not Ostrupen, that's a difference. And you know what? We saw last week that it actually went really well for the Assault Grenadiers. Am I mistaken in that, Johnny?
Oh, you're not. And although still no snare, I mean, it's better than having Ostrupen try to fight rifle.
Yeah. The boys have come into play, ladies and gentlemen. These awesome units are specialized in a very specific method of close combat with lots of grenades to help deal with large blobs or other enemy forces. The way to beat them, the way to take them down is, of course, with vehicles. They have no designated AT at their disposal. They can move fast, they can hit hard, but they have nothing to combat vehicles. By the way, we are on Faminville Approach.
Oh, ooh. Rifleman could have hopped in that. Actually, no. Assault Grans would have pushed them out of that. But little skirmish down on the lower fuel.
Yeah, looks like they're pulling back. Again, not a bad idea. You don't want to engage a force unless you can truly take that down. Assault Grenadiers are hard to pin down, but it's not impossible. You can take them down if you have enough combined arms, and it looks like the American might be trying to get everything going, including a military truck, to counter it. MG is also in a precarious position, could be flanked by riflemen, currently actively in mid. And we do have a push by VonIvan.
We already have mechanized locked in, of course, with the magical military truck moving forward, capping points up north. Yep,
can capture territory, similar to a Kubel, but unlike the Kubel, can call down artillery strikes and also target vehicles. So, you know.
It also has a very angry 50 cal that it can get.
Yes. It's a very good weapon to help counteract enemy like infantry and even support against heavier variants. But right now we got Riflemen currently battling against Assault Grenadiers. VonIvan trying to hold out, but it looks like the Riflemen well, no, Riflemen get pushed back. Okay, good job on the Assault Grenadiers. Holding the territory, but more Riflemen are coming on in to reinforce that position. And the Assault
close range Riflemen have higher burst DPS, but at that close range, the Askrans have higher to sustain, so that's why we saw that. Then drop a few models, and then they started winning that engagement.
Yes, Assault Grenadiers as well, pushing back the Echelon squads, doing a really good job there. Map control-wise, VonIvan excelling at capturing a huge chunk of territory and blocking off key positions for the enemy. But what's this military truck deciding, no, I don't like that barbed wire, and is running it over and using its machine gun to mow down the Assault Grenadiers. I don't think VonIvan's paying attention. Okay, he was able to retreat, but they're very, very low. A second more and it would have died.
Ooh, Askren's close, sprinting towards the fuck jeep, trying to catch it. Oh, the fuck jeep's way too fast for them though.
Yes, and the reason why we say it, ladies and gentlemen, is if you get this with maybe a close range unit like cavalry riflemen, they excel at dominating a close range to the point where even a Panzerfaust has no guarantee of being able to shoot fast enough before the unit dies. It's quite excellent in my opinion.
But the real question is here: how long can VonAsten delay the 222 from VonIvan?
That
Once
is
that 222 hits the field, it's going to be very bad news bears for that poor fuck you.
that is why it's so very important that the VonAsten actually is able to grab the fuel, as he's doing right now with his rear echelons and the lieutenant, in order to get that fuel, get that Stewart, in order to counteract that 222, which is coming. I almost guarantee it. Right now, the Pioneer squad is actually leaving the base, so we might not be coming as soon as we think. Rear echelons going around the MG. MG's focusing on the lieutenant, but not the rear echelons, who gets around. VonAsten hitting the MG, even with rear echelons, it's enough to force that unit back. But Assault Grenadiers coming on in to relieve his ally and force them back. Lieutenant pushing back Assault Grenadiers and using the cover to get around the MG, but looks like the MG is lying in wait for a flank, or they are setting up to. Military truck behind enemy lines, decapping territory as well as Rifleman getting more fuel. Really excellent job there. 50 cal opening fire on the Assault Grenadiers, keeping them locked in the building. They're going to need some fire support. Lieutenant trying to figure out what to do. All sorts of plays happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, and each player
trying to close the Fuck Jeep. Fuck Jeep's just way too fast though for it.
Yeah, it doesn't have step on it yet, but there's so many active low battles going that each player has to be so on point with maneuvering. Unfortunately, the MG does get overwhelmed by the lieutenant when trying to pull on back, and 50 cal gets set up in mid. Assault Grenadiers, though, moving on in. Could throw grenades here. We could see an excellent grenade throw. Will we? Is the question. No, he won't, but we'll just see him maneuver around the building in order to get the MG out. So he does.
I think the reason for that is that the 50 cal has one of the fastest setup times for a machine gun, and there would just not have been enough time to throw the grenades at it.
Thank you, Johnny. Excellent point. Again, you can always be cheeky and throw the grenades at the door, so that way they could try to explode, but that's also a risk. What's not a risk is the 222 about to come out. That will absolutely try to push back this military truck. But the counterpoint is that VonAsten has gotten the step-on-it ability, which increases this thing's speed dramatically, allowing it to escape a lot of death traps and other obstacles that would certainly kill it if it didn't have that ability.
It's also important that the Stewart has been queued up. And to ensure the Fuck Jeep safety, a cavalry rifleman is here, which has an AT satchel. So if you want to try to dive a light vehicle towards them, you're gonna have a bad day. But
yes.
The 222 appears to be trying to close onto the military truck. The military truck's running back into base.
I don't think the 222 cares.
I don't think it does.
No, it's just gonna charge the military truck.
Oh,
he put the cavalry inside. Wait, no, lieutenant inside.
What?
Yes.
Well, he marked it. The mark in the Jeep actually reduces the armor of the target. So that means that 222 is going to get penned more often by small arms and take more damage from them overall.
Yeah, I mean, that will at least force it back. But it did kill the military truck, and it damaged the lieutenant that was inside. So, great. Unfortunate for Von, but great job for Von. Already, minesweepers are on the field for echelons to make sure the Stewart's okay.
Yeah, the Stewart. I don't think there's any teller mines placed, so
no.
Stewart has free reign.
Yes.
Stewart has free reign.
Yeah, but VonIvan has a pack that's ready to fire. Fires one opening salvo on him. Second one.
You have to remember here, these Assault Grenadiers do not have a snare, do not have a Panzerfaust, so that Stewart has no fear of them unless they pick up an AT weapon.
Yeah. No, that's good because there's free movement. The worst thing it has to deal with right now is that Pack 40. And right now the Pack 40 has to deal with the 50 cal, so it can't get in close. So right now we're in a situation where they have to do something. Johnny, what would you think would be the best opportunity with what he has? Just multiple directions, or?
Dealing with the Stewart?
Yes.
Or dealing with the Pack 40? Dealing with the Stewart, maybe try to lure him onto a teller mine. That's probably the one thing that can guarantee the kill there, so the teller mine will one-shot a Stewart.
Okay. Telemine's good, but again, you have to make sure that Echelon Squad stays back and/or is, targeted. It might be the weakest unit that VonAsten has, but it's the most significant unit to alter the course of the battle. Assault Grenadiers pushing on back, and right now it's still very close, neck and neck with VPs, and with VonAsten getting 2 VPs, putting pressure on VonIvan. Really good to see.
Many close-range, furious, ferocious fights going on, just due to the nature of both armies at the current moment.
Yeah. And again, good job on Von. He pushed back Von's units, so again, you have to really watch Von, because even though Von is really good, Von's assault grenadiers are exceptional at just doing a lot of damage and getting out, like they're doing right now with that MG. That won't get old anytime soon. Alright, but cavalry riflemen are on the field. Ambulance is going to heal them up to give them the full potential in terms of health and bring them back, because right now they have Thompsons. So if they have anything that can fight these assault grenadiers, it's going to be the cavalry forces.
Panzer Grenadier squad queued up now. Good mid-range elite squad. Oh, Stewart's trying to deal with the... Oh, Stewart might be in trouble here.
Pack 40's firing. Gets a shot. Stewart has to pull back. It doesn't have to, but luckily with the high wall, there's a higher probability of a shot hitting the wall instead of hitting the unit. So good positioning by the Stewart in order to try to take a shot or have the terrain take the shot. MG's blocking the inbound infantry and trying to suppress them. 50 cal's not set up in time before they open fire. Suppression is hitting all 3 units. Pack 40 is guarding against the flank. Really good job right there. And yeah,
Cavalry rifleman here just getting absolutely torn apart by all that fire. The 50 cal is shooting the MG42 back, so it's gonna take a lot longer for in between bursts for that thing because of the suppression. No,
great job. The cavalry riflemen got pushed back. Echelons are hiding behind the building. 50 cal is in a not the best spot as it's no cover, and even the 222 can shred it, even though the 50 cal has those great armor-piercing rounds at its disposal. We do have Panzer Grenadiers now on the field as well. So we have possibly another AT unit in the mix, or at the very least another very powerful close-range unit in order to counteract the more riflemen. Both sides are about even in terms of frontline combat ability with 4 infantry each.
But the map control is very in favor of Von right now.
Yeah. No, VonIvan's doing a very good job, even with...
Ooh, frag grenades in the lieutenant.
Oh!
God, no.
Good dodge. Good dodge. Yeah.
Now they're getting torn apart by all the Thompsons, grease guns, and the Garand.
No, excellent work there. They pushed them back, and now they're retreating all the way back to base. Meanwhile, we got the Stewart on the far right side. It does not care, as it's just running around these assault grenadiers, not worrying about being snared or hit by anything. The Pack 40 still can move over. Right now, riflemen are trying to push on to the 222. Lieutenant missing the shot with the bazooka on the 222.
VonIvan has gone for battle phase 2, so when his pioneers get back to base, we could see the tech for a Panzer IV soon.
Yeah, that's a possibility. As well as right now, we're seeing a large portion of territory being cut off. Munitions, fuel, and additional capture points are being neutralized because of this cutoff. Really great job. VonIvan's now going to lose some resources, hopefully giving VonAsten the much-needed time he needs to really counteract VonIvan's really dominating ability on this in this game to hold a good portion of the map.
Pioneers are tempting fate, sitting right outside the USF's base, capping a point right there.
Of course, why wouldn't it? But that's actually, I mean, the fact he's able to have a unit that close to the enemy base and so far has taken any damage, I'll tip my hat. Stewart's going to come in and say no, but still, decent job. It's not going to stop him from capturing it. MG, oh, grenades being thrown, but wrong door. Really great play by VonAsten to make sure the grenades don't take out the unit, which would have if we went out the back door.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
But no, we do have some teller mines. We do have something. But right now, if there's echelons spot it, that's going to be, well, GG for those mines.
What to keep that Stewart safe would be have the echelons near it, or at least scope in front of it. So anywhere it moves, it's going to guarantee that it's not going to hit a mine. But if that Stewart's on its own trying to do something, and it gets unlucky, that Stewart's gone.
Yeah. Luckily, rear echelons are coming over to assist. I'm assuming heal as well. One thing to take note of, I will say, is that Stewart, even though his Veterancy 1 has only gotten 2 kills, has not done a huge amount of manpower drain to VonIvan. Meanwhile, VonIvan is building support armor corps. He has enough fuel. He could easily get himself a Panzer IV or, you know, an Ostwind or a Stug. Grenades being thrown. Infantry does not care. They're holding.
Rifleman though, bit low. Ooh,
Oh,
be
wait.
close.
Pack 40 got decrewed. Oh, right next to the MG42 in mid. That might allow for the Stewart to push.
Well, Stewart has a very Stewart needs repairs right now, and most importantly, though, by the time that Stewart's repaired, it's going to be a Panzer IV on the field.
Can the 222 do enough to it?
Oh, no.
VonAsten.
Stewart, no!
It's very close. Stewart's bouncing, has some shots bounce. One last shot would kill it.
Oh my God, yes.
VonAsten lives.
There's nothing to touch it either. That pack.
Armor piercing rounds has been activated though. He's in the area. Can they fire a burst?
Oh, no, no, Stewart. Oh no, Stewart's gonna die. Oh no.
Oh, it's
We
so
have a burst.
close.
We only got half a burst.
Oh my God.
They're playing Ring Around the Rosie in the house. Oh no.
Armor piercing rounds take down the Stewart, but the MG in mid has also been neutralized. Many of VonIvan's forces have been decrewed, such as the
Now he could still steal the Pack 42.
Yeah, there's-
Oh, but there's a stolen 50 cal behind them. Excuse me. Okay then.
yeah, sure. Why? I don't think it's gonna live.
There's a oh, yeah. Oh, stolen Pack 40.
Who needs AT when you can take the Germans? Alright, but yeah, Pack 40 being used by VonAsten to push back. The Panzer IV coming in to try to clutch victory. But no, VonAsten is not going down. He defeated an Assault Grenadier squad. He defeated the MG42, the Pack 40, the 222. He did so much to push VonIvan down with that Stewart and his remaining infantry. Excellent counterattack. And this game is completely different. VonIvan has the lead. But army-wise, and right now probably morale-wise, VonAsten has superiority in that front.
I think it's important to note is that VonAsten went for a captain, which I can only assume he wanted to go for the tech for an AT gun.
Yes.
But he's still a Pack 40, so I don't think he needs to go for one now. So and basically he just has another rifle in the squad.
Exactly. What? Alrighty, but excellent work there. Rechelons and Lieutenant trying to finish off another assault Grenadier squad. My apologies. Also, I apologies. I did not mention this. The riflemen have also been boosted by weapon racks, so they now have bars, additional bazookas, etc. I think there's 2 in there. No, it's just 1. Never mind. That's just based off Lieutenant. But the riflemen definitely have bars.
It should be known that because of the lack of VPs, the low amount of total victory points in this game, it's very important to hop on those points. So blobbing around with all your riflemen in mid is good and all, but you still don't have map control by doing that. You gotta spread out.
Here's the other big thing. VonIvan might have a smaller army, but he has the most powerful unit on the field. The Panzer IV is roaming the field of battle, and while yes, it can't fight all of them, it can easily defeat these units individually. But nice job with the Pack 40 to push that Panzer IV back. And unfortunately, whoever's firing that thing is a little drunk as they missed 2 shots. Wait, is that a mortar? Yes, we got an American mortar opening fire, pushing back the MG42. Assault Grenadiers, 14 kills. Really good job there. Might throw grenades. No, it looks like he's just going to stay back and get behind cover. Try to hold out. Right now, Panzer IV trying to help out the Panzer Grenadiers. Try to hold on to that fuel. American forces have confirmed that the other one will be under their control. And right now, we have Assault Grenadiers behind a car trying to hold that position. Panzer IV dealing with the Rechelon squad. Does it have a bazooka team? No, it does not. Usually they add it for additional firepower against armor, but that doesn't have it, it seems. So right now
he's been starved of munitions all game. That's probably why.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Again, because if you have limited munitions, you want to probably give it to your infantry that are constantly fighting these assault grenadiers.
Such as this captain that has 2 bars.
Good dodge right there. Captain's able to keep fighting, even though they did fall back. The assault grenadiers have to as well.
Important, we have a second medium vehicle here from VonIvan, Ostwin. Great anti-infantry tank. Also serves as anti-aircraft.
Yeah, it's moving on in. It needs to start taking out that infantry and help out their infantry on the front, as we saw the assault grenadiers. It's going to deal with the riflemen. And that Pack 40 has a lot to deal with right now. Multiple armored vehicles. The good news is a lot of that infantry is vetted. So you have, again, the bazooka teams. You have the cavalry riflemen using their satchels. And, of course, you have riflemen able to use AT grenades. Lots of different things here. Oh, wait. Bundle grenade does hit, but doesn't kill. And Panzer Grenadiers are forced to fall back, while, unless I'm mistaken, it looks like VonIvan will continue to put pressure via VPs, as he currently has the flanks, while VonAsten is currently holding mid pretty well. Not enough.
LT in mid getting torn up by the Ostwind, but
Yeah.
Pack 40 set up just in time. So.
I will say it is interesting that, again, because of the lack of munitions, he's not able to use that target weak point, or a lot of AT grenades for that matter. Nice job with the grenades, pushes back the infantry. It gives him a little bit of time to capture that territory. Looks like the pack is either missing or not able to connect a target in some way. That connected the target, and Panzer IV is being pushed back, while the Ostwind is currently dealing with infantry on the far right. Yeah, 50 cal pushes back the Assault Grenadiers, I'm assuming going in for the flank. But we still have additional Pioneers and MG. They need to deal with that and then capture the left-hand side. And slowly but surely, VonIvan is coming back from this. Sure, the Panzer IV is at commission for a while, but he's doing a pretty good job of keeping this competitive, even with a smaller army.
Most important thing here, though, is the armor superiority, because none of these infantry squads, well, they can deal with the enemy's infantry. There's no way for them to touch the actual tanks.
The untrue
Greyshot going off onto the rifleman. There we go. Ostwind snared up.
Yeah, Echelons now have double bazookas, so they're able to combat the Ostwinds. As well, in that time frame, VonAsten has gone the major. He has slowly built up his resources, so we could be seeing a Sherman come out soon. If we see a Sherman,
go down here.
or even
rifleman might go down from the P-Grens.
Oh, come on, VonIvan, get the kill. Is Vet 3? They get it.
There we go.
17 kills for that Panzer Grenadier squad. Really doing a lot of good work.
Actually, that Vet 3 might have actually gotten them that, because they get increased the weapon accuracy of Vet 3. It's entirely possible. That veterancy proc right there got that squad dead.
Grenades being thrown. Again, not too expensive, all things considered. Lieutenant takes some damage, but not a lot. Bundle grenade being thrown on the MG, though, does get the kill. And
P-Grens are going to go down here. Oh, no. Come on. There they go. They're down.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. That leaves VonIvan with only 2 frontline units now. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a bad trade as we lose another very valuable frontline unit. And meanwhile, you look at VonAsten. He has 2 riflemen, a lieutenant, and a captain, each up to almost Vet 3. Oh, well, hold on. There we go. Veterancy 3 for pretty much all of them. Wait, we could lose another Assault Grenadiers. No, in mid.
I know, but there's a huge problem here, and that's, although he has the infantry advantage. Oh, yeah, Askren goes down. There's a huge infantry advantage, but he's not making use of it. He's not spreading out capping points. He needs to. He's being blood to death very quickly of VPs and resources.
Yeah. VonAsten has the bigger army, but through sheer will and determination, VonIvan is not giving up. He has the flanks, he has the VPs. If he can continue putting on pressure, right now he's winning almost 3-1 in VPs. If he keeps that up, he could win this game just based on VPs. He may not be able to defeat VonAsten on the field in a tactical victory, but he can win strategically by holding the key strategic points of the left VP and the right VP, which right now he has his most valuable unit currently watching in case a weak unit like a major just happens to stroll on by and decide to capture it. He's moving his Ostwind and Panzer IV to the left, I'm assuming to counteract any attempt to capture the left position. Pack 40, though, is lying in wait for any such an effort. Unsure what these Assault Grenadiers are doing, but looks like the mortar and MG might be in harm's way.
Echelons here might go down to the Ostwind. Oh, there they go.
Oh my god.
They got clumped up around the VP, and although they punched half the health out of that Ostwind, they got obliterated.
Ostwind pushing on in. We have a light artillery barrage as well. I believe on the pack they'll push it back. Ostwind.
Well, they'll push it back. It's made to get it pick up so you can try to flank it, but Ostwind's just sitting in front of it.
Yeah. One last shot!
Oh! Yeah, that's the Ostwind gets for just sitting in front of a Pack 40.
Yep.
But, important thing we have here in the field right now is an M4A3 Sherman, and then more importantly than that, it has a Dozer Blade being upgraded. which is going to give that Panzer IV a very hard time, because it's going to make the Sherman even harder to pen and even harder to kill.
You're 100% right. We do have another Panzer IV in development, but the other Panzer IV at Vet 1 is going to have a rough time if this thing gets bulldozers. The bulldozer upgrade for additional armor. As well as the infantry are going to have a rough time because of the high explosive rounds. Panzer IV pushing back the captain, but captain very smartly just goes out the back door and hides behind the bush. It's like, I'm not dealing with this Panzer IV. Sherman may be thinking that since VonIvan doesn't have any anti-armor like packs or Panzerfaust or anything like that, he can just go up to the base and just start shooting him. But Panzer IVs are moving on over to counter, but luckily some infantry stop him in his tracks. Is he going to run him over? Looks like he's attempting it.
I think he's just trying to keep them away from that Pack 40 so we can bring it back to his base to kill it.
Panzer IVs are focusing on the Sherman. And the Pack 40 is down. Pioneers could take it, but again, we have a lieutenant and additional riflemen coming on in, which is unlikely.
Sherman's getting penned, though. Getting very unlucky with its armor rolls here.
All right, we got friendly fire action by VonIvan shooting his own Pioneers. They're trying to focus on those AT forces, but unfortunately it's not enough. Panzer IV is going to have to pull on back. Pioneers, though, are trying to stay in the fight, try to hold that position. With the MG, they're able to push him back. Good shots by the Panzer IVs.
So we got to put in the work here. Oh yeah, he's got. VonIvan has finally had to replace his infantry after losing so many of them, because the map control has swung back towards USF with this glorious infantry advantage.
Yeah, and right now we can see. Oh man, the Major is just right outside. Doesn't want to take it. Move up a little more, VonAsten. But no, across the board, VonIvan did have a lot of time where even with less forces, he was doing very well. But now we're getting to the point where VonIvan just can't keep up. He's losing too many forces. He only has one assault grenadier left that's at veteran C3. While it is taking left-hand side, he also needs to take the right. Rifleman may see that, may try to stop him. Looks like... Let's see. Double Pioneer should hopefully bring the Panzers back in action. He won't be able... Maybe he can bring up a Stug in a short amount of time, but that's the only armor I could see him additionally bringing up to counteract everything on the field.
But there's only one Sherman too, so maybe if he wants to truly shut down the USF's only vehicle, he doesn't have a lot of fuel anyway, because the map's back in Allied control.
All right, VonIvan's been brought down to under 100 points. It's now 2-1. VonAsten. Oh, is he? Oh.
Oh, Sherman almost got him.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Oh, nope, there they go.
Yeah. Here lies the Assault Grenadier. He tried his best to capture the right, but the last Sherman rounds finished him off fast. All right. Panzer IV is moving on in, trying to do what they can. Again, Pack 40 really helping the American. Got to give it up to that requisition of that support equipment. But Panzer IV focusing on it. But what's this M1 right behind it? Panzer IV in a bit of a sticky situation while artillery barrage coming in on the M1. Panzer IV now getting armored skirts.
Yeah, it bounced the M1 and the Sherman while decrewing the Pack 40. So, and a light arty decrews the M1 anti-tank gun.
There you go. That's less veterancy for the packs, and as well as reducing their support functions. Panzer IVs, though, are a little bit weakened. We got the Pack 40 moving on in. They're slowly pulling on back, but he doesn't really have anything to hold back the Sherman or the Pack. He can't exactly drop smoke or anything. Oh my god, Veteran C3 Assault Grenadiers going on in. They're going to try to save the game. Grenades being thrown, forcing the infantry back.
But that rifleman is double bar, so I would not mess with it.
No. Oh, it has double bar? Oh, it does. That's a lot of firepower. I mean, that makes sense. VonAsten has so much time. His infantry have not died. He's been able to do very well with it. Hold the front. But yeah, VonIvan has one frontline unit left. This Assault Grenadier squad is his last hope in order to really just bust through. then you would probably need to send the Pioneers to go and capture the other side. But I feel like that would be a hell of a gamble. But right now he's losing. VonIvan's going in for the Hail Mary right now.
The thing is, can he kill him? Oh, no. Quickly hops in. Trying to get rid of the Sherman, but there's another Sherman rolling off the production line right after it, so I don't know how good that's going to do.
Well, it did something, I'll say that. That push worked like a charm, and there goes the Sherman and the pack, which is...
Well, the issue is if he loses that Panzer IV, it's not a worthwhile trade due to the disparities in fuel income.
Panzer IV has to deal with the infantry on the right. Right now, Panzer IV trying to deal with that Pack 40, finally killing it, deciding, no, I'm not letting the Americans take it any longer. Here's the problem, though. They have this one right point. He needs one more territory. Assault Grenadiers.
VPs every 4 seconds. Now 2 VPs every 4 seconds.
He needs to capture it. Oh, Lieutenant going in. Stopping the T-capture.
That'd be GG right here. There we go. Game 1 over. Or game 2 over, actually.
Yeah, game 2. So, going above and beyond, VonAsten, at a deficit, comes back with an incredible victory against VonIvan, defeating his forces in mid, killing his support equipment, then taking his support equipment, and holding him back long enough to kill him via VPs. Excellent job, VonAsten. Excellent job. Hey, and there you go. Mechanized can be beaten by Mechanized Assault, but also Mechanized Assault can also be beaten by it. So really great game there. Let's double check the after action report to see how these guys did. All right. But no, that was a really good job by these players. Again, excellent job. Again, VonIvan had the initial game. He did very well early on. But then on the flip side, VonAsten coming back, nice battle in mid, killed all the support equipment, and was able to really drive it home. So awesome work. Most damage goes to VonAsten. Yeah, makes sense. He dealt a lot of damage against the Panzers and the Ostwind and else. But VonIvan getting a few more kills in. Again, we saw the Assault Grenadiers do very well. Johnny, what were the MVPs of each faction?
Surprisingly, the MVP for VonAsten was the stolen Pack 40 of all things.
That's good. Again, why? It's always great to requisition enemy equipment. That Pack 40 came in clutch, so much so against the Panzer IV. Again, really, really good work there at holding him back with that pack. What about VonIvan?
Of course, it's the Assault Grenadiers. Lost 3 of the 4 squads he deployed, but they got 50 kills overall, so...
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, that's more... I think the Rifleman only got 37. Yeah, Rifleman only got 37 kills, but you could also add in the Lieutenant, the Captain, the Cavalry Rifleman. You have all sorts of stuff that you could as well add to that kill count. And also...
Yeah, Lieutenant alone has 24, so...
Yeah. I just thank you very much for follow. But last thing I will say is also unit preservation. Sure, like you can absolutely say VonAsten could have been more aggressive, and there's validity to that. But he did keep his units alive a lot more than VonIvan. VonIvan was overly aggressive, and he lost Panzer Grenadiers, Assault Grenadiers, his pack, his MG, all because they were too forward facing and the enemy could not defend it. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 117 here. We are currently jumping into game 3 of this Master League tournament between the Vons. VonIvan and VonAsten are currently duking it out, and we are currently on the map Mill Road. I could say other things, but I'll probably mess it up. Johnny, would you like to say the highly original, never-before-seen commanders that each of these players have chosen?
Well, for USF, VonIvan has gone for mechanized, while as austere, VonAsten has gone for Osttruppen. So the mechanized versus Osttruppen matchup, the totally never-before-seen matchup, is about to be played out before us.
I think that, yeah, this is the first time in the Master League that we've seen these Osttruppen deploy, or even the military truck. I don't think we've seen the military truck here. Again, probably none of you have seen this vehicle. It's quite a, it's a rare vehicle in these tournaments for them to deploy. Rare units indeed. So I'm so happy we get to see these commanders, it's very rare we see them. My sarcasm knows no bounds, by the way. All right, first engagement looks like it's going to be in the southern point with riflemen fighting off pioneers.
Best thing the Pioneers can hope for is try to take a model off those riflemen before they are forced to retreat. Yep, there we go. That's what he got what he wanted and he left.
Johnny is psychic and knows exactly what they're thinking. That's why I brought him into this. He knows tactics very, very well. So he's able to identify what to do and what the enemy will be, or what each of the players will be doing. All right.
Three Ostroopen already on the field.
Yep, and
okay,
that's a good thing about Ostroopen is a lot of infantry very quickly, which again, early on in early games, very, very important. Thank you. Sorry about that. I see. Sorry about that, gentlemen. All right, anyway. I reset the sound thing after a bug came up with Johnny. But anyway, we're good now. Thank you, chat. Anyway, rear echelon's pulling on back with Ostroopen, easily pushing them back in cover. Again, Ostroopen are better in cover than they are not. So, excellent work there. Great job. Yeah.
Ooh, that already injured rifleman squad is being engaged again by more Pioneers and Ostroopen, but this time they have green cover.
Yep. Riflemen are in the south are doing pretty well behind the car as cover. Military truck is well about to get the 50 cal that could help support and keep them in the fight a little bit longer. Riflemen not pushing on up, fearing a double Ostroopen will easily push them back and out in the open. A lot of good cover opportunities, so that's why he's probably waiting for reinforcements or just trying to hold in case they try to push. But really good job. Right now, VonAsten has a 2-to-1 lead against VonIvan, at least with VPs. But the curious question is, will that change in the near future and switch back? Because we know VonIvan is very aggressive, so we could see him do a very ferocious push if things go the way he wants it to. Which we have additional forces. We have the cavalry, riflemen being deployed. We got a lieutenant on the field, which most likely brings up the Stewart into play. Maybe a utility car for some mine action.
It should be known here that there is no snare since VonAsten did not go, or actually the snare coming up just now.
Yeah.
There was no snare to stop that Jeep, but now there is.
I love the Jeep just driving around that MG, just like unable to do anything. Just great job.
Alright, it looks like these poor Ostroopen up north are being bullied by the LT, who has a lot of firepower in his one squad. So that's a quite unfortunate matchup right there.
No, you're not wrong. Lieutenant doing some good work fighting the Ostroopen up north. Riflemen did get pushed back, but both Ostroopen squads have to retreat, which is going to allow VonIvan to capture the northern VP and allow him for a triple VP lead. Military truck right now, 4 kills, just slowly shredding the Ostroopen with additional forces coming in from the north. Hopefully they can demolish those Pioneers with the flamethrower. It's going to be close, but I think with the military truck coming on in from the side, they might be able to do it.
Military truck still can't fire because when step on it's active, the 50 cal is disabled the duration of the ability.
Yeah. But that does allow him to get out of very, very bad situations very quickly. And right now we have a 2-2-2 on the field, so yeah, that bad situation is about to come into play.
It has a very low cooldown, so it's already ready again.
Alright. Well, 2-2-2 is coming on up. Military truck is already being engaged by it.
And here it goes.
Go, baby, go!
Oh, he zooms.
He zooms across the battlefield, bringing a pole with him. He's still bringing that pole. 2-2-2 is trying to keep pace, but unfortunately unable to. Great job going right behind the trees. 2-2-2 going into the base. Gonna meet the cavalry rifleman. Hold on, can he get out of there in time?
Oh, it should be known that the rear echelon dropped somewhere on the map. Don't know where, but they died.
Yeah.
They died by the cutoff near the base up north.
Oh, okay. Riflemen pushing against the Ostroopen. Right now, they're still holding their VP lead. Ostroopen goes down to the rifleman in mid, and 2-2-2 will force him back as well. So good job by both sides. Good kill and good push. All right, looks like VonAsten is doing a good job at sending forces. Looks like all 3 VPs might be quickly under his control. The question is, can he hold it? He does have a Pack 40 in development, so the upcoming Steward should be easier to deal with.
Lieutenant here is taking a lot of heat on the retreat. Might go down from the 222.
Nothing's stopping him right now. 222 autocannon opening fire down the 1 model.
No snare on those riflemen. They're not vet 1 yet, but they're almost. Oh my god, well they just hit right 1, and the Steward's just on the field now. Oh no.
I'm trying to look. Oh, there he is. Steward's going after him.
Oh no. Well, at least there's a snare. By the way, an Off-Trooping squad also went down. I don't know when, but they lost one.
Yeah, it was in mid.
Yeah, makes sense.
I saw it go down from riflemen. Anyway, Stewart.
Both sides have very badly damaged infantry corps.
Yeah, Panzerfaust saved the Stewart. It's crippled.
222 is definitely dead. So the real question is, where's the Pack 40 to kill the Stewart?
Oh my god. Missed the shot.
Will I be wrong here? Nope.
Oh, military truck coming on in.
There's the fuck Jeep. Oh my god.
There it goes. He's chasing after the infantry.
The hero.
Can he get around? He will get around the pack. Kills the MG.
Decruised the MG. Oh no.
Cavalry trying to go in.
Kill the fuck Jeep though, probably. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah.
Another 222 though.
Yep, MG goes down. Oh my god, those Thompsons are so effective. He takes it for himself and is going to run out of that base.
Another, in a similar vein to the second 222 and the second fuck Jeep. Oh, the second fuck Jeep.
Yeah. For those who are like, oh, VonIvan's, he's doing well. And oh my god, that body. Okay, well, I guess he wanted to join the fight. But, great kill by VonIvan using those close-range forces to just dominate and kill that MG crew so consistently, as well as just holding that key point long enough for him to grab a huge chunk of territory and get the Stewart up to operational status very quickly. You were right, he did lose the lieutenant in that. So that
he's canceled the second fuck Jeep and instead going for an ambulance, trying to heal up some of his injured squads probably.
Yeah. So both sides, unlike last game, have taken heavy casualties with their forces, losing Ostrupen and frontline forces.
The third one overall. Are they planning on overwhelming the Stewart? Well, they
Possibly.
can do it right now, actually. Stewart's at low health.
It is very low on health. At the very least, I'll keep him out of action for a bit of time. Wait, is this 222 diving?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god.
No, the crew popped out!
He's firing at it. Can he get the kill? 222 trying. If he kills the Stewart, that'll be a big play.
Oh, there it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 222, oh my god, there's 2 of them, have successfully taken out the Stewart.
Would that be a 444?
Yeah, 222 times 2 is a 444. That makes perfect sense. So, yeah, no, anyway, they have done a good... So right now, VonAsten is doing a good job. And now with his 222s, if he can continue to micro them very well, he can keep hitting this infantry as they approach the VPs and approach the front, allowing his Ostrupen, though weaker, to easily capture territory with no action whatsoever.
It appears to be the battle of the light vehicles, because there's another Stewart being queued up.
Yeah. Note, this is not a 50 cal. This is the MG42 he stole earlier, so he's not going to have the armor-piercing rounds until he gets Veterancy 1. Which is very important, because if he doesn't have the armor-piercing rounds, then he doesn't have an effective means to counter. He will have a Stewart soon, but VonAsten has plenty of AT capabilities, and with a double 222, that Stewart's going to have a lot to deal with. Hold on. Oh, no. Not another one.
Had 2 bars. That squad had 2... No, that's the Cav rifleman. That's a bar and Thompson. It's even more expensive. Oh, but they live. They live.
Yeah, I was worried. I was worried that we're going to see another American loss, but it looks like we're going to be okay. Or at least VonIvan's going to be okay for a minute. VonAsten's maybe...
But appear VonAsten is covering all the weaknesses opened up by losing stuff by making more MGs and more scout cars.
Right now, that's working. The quick attacks he's doing with the 222s have effectively halted the riflemen from advancing for a large portion of the map.
Right, there's another 222.
Nope, Pack 40's in range, opening fire. Can we see it? Nope, it hits the cover, or I think it hits the cover.
Oh, Stewart dinks it to the ground.
Yeah. That is a loss of a 2-2-2, but it's not as bad as it could have been. The other one survived, and the Pack 40 did. The presence alone was enough to push back the Stewart before it was able to deal any more damage to the other. Again, VonIvan has upgraded his infantry in order to counter the VonAsten's weaker infantry with bars. We'll see how effective that turns out to be. MG setting on up, but no armor-piercing rounds yet. So, Johnny, this game going how you expected.
I did not expect 3 2-2-2s in total. I did not expect 2 Stewarts, and I did not expect 2, well, there's only 1 flagship, actually.
Yeah.
So, oh, but Panzer Grenadiers coming up from the flank behind the MG right now, forcing the retreat. He might, will he go for a retreat? He's going for it, going for the retreat bundle.
Can he do it? Oh!
No.
Wait.
Got spread out on the retreat.
Hold on, it is low enough. Oh, it's not gonna be enough.
They were veterans maybe, but those are fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Yeah, Pack 40 not in a great position to fire on the Stewart. He does have some Osttroop and 2-2-2s on standby, but Riflemen are putting pressure on that Panzer Grenadier squad. Very low on health, but manages to get back to base. Pack 40 does hit the Stewart from from the front. And right now I mean, like, we're just seeing so many light vehicles in this game. I love, like, who needs...
Is that another Stewart? It is. A 3rd Stewart.
Yeah. But it's so interesting because it's like, oh, who needs Tigers, you know, when we have Panzer IVs and Shermans? No, who needs Panzer IVs and Shermans when you have Stewarts and 2-2-2s?
This is something.
No, it is. VonIvan getting more MGs to help hit his side out. VonAsten already having 2 MGs to try to hold the front. Doesn't have, in my opinion, as good of infantry that VonIvan has, but he's doing a really good job at least going toe-to-toe, as right now VPs are literally toe-in-toe within 20 points.
Stewart in the south gets fasted, but the Pack 40 misses, so I think it's safe for now.
He could push up with it, but I don't think he has enough forces to cover it, so...
He canceled the extra Stewart. Okay, then. What's he going? He's going for? Hold on. Is he going for a major? Yeah, he's unlocking the major building right now. Maybe he wants to try to end the 2-2-2's reign of terror with a Sherman.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Stewarts are effective. Oh, gets armor-piercing rounds. The target of the armor-piercing rounds is currently shooting him in the back. So
are some poor pioneers, because they do increase damage overall. Which means that infantry and anything soft and squishy is gonna die up there. It dies.
Yeah, that 2-2-2, by the way, has 19 kills.
It continues to climb. 20 now. He's going.
This is by far one of the best 2-2-2s I've seen. Though I will say it has killed friendly forces.
Wait, did he just lose a rifleman squad? Yeah, did he
did.
Just lose that rifleman squad taking up that MG?
He did, but we're about to see a
bar too.
Yeah, look on the far right. There's an Osttroop squad that's on the retreat that Riflemen are blocking. I think they're going to kill it. Yeah, they will.
Oh, there we go. Both get... Oh, the Major's going for the bar, too. To make sure the enemy can't have it.
Oh, did he grab the bar? Oh, my God. Major with a bar. Yes. More firepower for the Major.
Leading from the front.
Yeah, of course. 2-2-2 is hit by an AT grenade, but still has plenty of support with the Pioneer and Osttroop burning and trying to shoot that Rifleman squad away. All right, we got the Stewart on the front. We got more Cavalry Riflemen coming on in. And again, anyone who
artillery dropped on the MG in north, trying to force to pick up, which it does.
Oh my God!
Or do you have to vet 2 on this Major? Oh, Cav Rifleman on the retreat path of the MG. Oh no.
Yeah, VonIvan's been super aggressive with those retreat paths and trying to knock that stuff out. That's the 2nd unit in a minute he's killed.
So much manpower bleed.
All right.
Especially one of the MGs VonAsten has right now is crewed by Panzer Grenadiers, which means that it's
Continue.
Yeah, it means it's going to be extremely expensive to reinforce.
Yeah, you're talking about the 42, right? Because, yeah. But anyway, No, it's oh god. Yeah, luckily right now VonAsten has 2 VPs, but infantry are already fighting in the north. They have Thompsons. Again, VonIvan doing very well in the resource department. VonAsten a little bit lacking. He needs to hold a few more points in order to really gain those resources to get that armor. Because right now he did get the next Battle Phase 2 upgrade, but we're not, like, he's still nowhere near getting an Ocwieja or a Panzer IV. Meanwhile, VonIvan is a minute away at this rate from getting a Sherman.
Less than that, actually. Well, a minute away from the Sherman hitting the field, but he's, yep, right there. Sherman queued up.
Yeah. And right now, it's been hard enough. Oh my god, Pack 40 going down by the rifleman. Right outside
that
of...
right there. Not a target you want to mess with, because there's 3 Panzer Grenadier models on it.
Oh, good job. MG42 just now. You gonna get it? No.
50 cal, too.
Yeah. Luckily, the 222 is gonna push back the American MG in the south. But yeah, we're again, the Stuart's helping in the north. That's gonna help VonIvan clutch another VP point. And again, it's just been a really good job. VonIvan has recovered his infantry. He has now 3 upgraded frontline infantry. I mean, 4 if you count the major. And I would, because that is a bar of all things.
2 cavalry riflemen, though, which is... You don't see that often, but maybe he just wanted to get some quick infantry out.
Yeah,
Entirely
it's...
possible.
No, you're not wrong. Pioneers, a little bit slower in the repair because only 2 models. Good work there.
VonAsten's been getting bled dry right now, and I think he's trying to save for a Panzer IV. Or doesn't even have the Tier 3 building, though.
No, he does not. He does have Battle Phase 2, but he might be...
You just need manpower.
Yeah. But he might be trying to save up in order to get that. Luckily, Pax Recruit does get a nice shot on the Stuart, forcing it back. Oh, Sherman's in the south. I think...
Panzer Grenadiers are about to have a really bad... Oh, but bundle!
No.
This is the cavalry rifleman. But Pack gets a good shot on the Sherman.
It does, but nothing's guarding the Pack.
Beautiful HE from the Sherman. Oh, and there goes VonAsten.
Oh. Man.
Eagerns went down in the dying seconds of that. Pack 40 got torn apart.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was just a 1-2 punch. No, really good job. Like, again, I'll say VonAsten did a good job of killing the Stuart and using those 222s to an insane effectiveness, but VonIvan recovered, reinforced, and again, what VonIvan's really good at, holding key pieces of territory to get those resources coming on in. So that helped him, again, get a Sherman faster. That helped him get upgrades for all of his units. And that's the one thing with Ostrupen. They're cheap, but you need to get up to Battle Phase 3 in order to allow them to get that MG. So just unfortunate. Here, let's check the after-action report, Johnny. All right, let's see how each player did, shall we? Let's see. Stern Panther says, all people complain Ostrupen OP, but the WC51 wins. Yeah, that thing is pretty effective, all things considered.
Report quite quick because I'm told that the next game's already started.
Okay, then we'll launch it. Anyway, VonAsten 15,000 damage. Most kills goes to VonIvan. Kill-wise, Rifleman never lost, 34 kills, and VonAsten, Scout Car, MVP. Like, he might have lost the game, but he got a lot of sympathy. Come on, you gotta give it up for a Scout Car getting top kills. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17. We are in Game 4. Yes, Game 4. And right now, we got ourselves a map battle on Mill Road. We got ourselves VonAsten versus VonIvan. Johnny, what doctrines did they pick, and what happened as a quick recap so far in these games?
Okay, well, Game 1, we had technical difficulties, so we didn't get to see. Game 2, Assault Grenadiers got absolutely lambasted by Riflemen because of a lack of map control and force concentration. Game 3, 222s lost the Stuarts because why not? And now we have a Fuck Jeep as the second build item. All
right. And we have Assault Grenadiers coming back. No Ostrupen this time. VonIvan going back with the Assault Grenadiers. We saw them, saw them used effectively in some instances, but again, it just depends on how effectively riflemen and other forces can deal from afar and able to overwhelm the assault grenadiers, in all honesty. The military truck, I think we've seen it used like once or twice very good. But
the thing is, it usually gets shut down by that 222, so.
Yeah. So we'll see. Right now, it's, again, right, VonIvan does have the lead. He won the most recent game. So yes, in this Master League, VonIvan seems to be the one closest to achieving victory in this round, but that is not guaranteed, as VonAsten was able to do a clutch save in his game where he won. So maybe the same thing will happen. He'll come back swinging in this game, game 4. MG's taken mid. We got rear echelons up north. Looks like they're building some defenses and some cover. Rifleman is taking the south, so it looks like VonAsten will have the first majority of VPs, putting the pressure on VonIvan. Alright, so let's see right now. 2 riflemen on the field. We got 2 assault grenadiers on the field. People are saying just call them Asgrens. I prefer their full name. But anyway, assault grenadiers pushing on into the rear echelon squads. Looks like rear echelon squad's got 1 model off, but assault grenadiers about to take all their models off at this rate.
Yeah. I mean, they got a model, which I suppose is somewhat of a win.
Yeah, they're down to 1 model for the rear echelon squads.
Well, they took 1 model off of the Asgrens, so.
Hey, good job there. Nice job with the military truck. Got the riflemen in so they're no longer suppressed. So we can take them around the MG, drop them off, or have them continue to shoot and hopefully kill them. MG's about to, the 50 cal's about to be unlocked. Riflemen retreating.
But they're surrounded. They're surrounded. I need to get out of there very quickly.
Yeah, military truck susceptible to bullets, so needs to get out of there. But yes, the assault grenadiers are pushing on in, trying to close them off from their retreat and finish off that unit. But luckily, the good micro of VonAsten gets him out, and it looks like he'll get him back to his base in one piece, it looks like. Actually, he's staying to fight. Oh, no, he's just retreating. I think the terrain has currently blocked his retreat. Oh, no. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, no, yeah, there it goes.
I was wondering, like...
That's such a big blow early on. That's most of the map control. Oh, that's a lot of munitions too. You just got the 50 cal on it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it is a bit of a loss. Hopefully that keeps VonIvan, allows VonIvan to keep the pressure, as he currently has a good chunk of the territory on the field. MG's backing up those assault grenadiers well. The infantry might push them back, but I don't think they'll be able to deliver like a swing, like a oh god, a swift uppercut to VonIvan's force up north and quickly take it. I think the MG will hold that position pretty well. Down south's a different story. Not much stopping him, so hopefully the forces can capture all that real quick. We also have 3 assault grenadiers on the field. VonAsten going with Lieutenant, which makes me think we're going to be seeing a Stewart very, very soon. Still needs to get the upgrade, but still.
Grenadiers demonstrating their early game power before the riflemen can get bars and veterancy.
But
so they're doing a decent job.
Yeah, but the cavalry forces did get an upgrade. Sorry, the cavalry. My apologies. I always get that mixed up. But yes, the cavalry currently have Thompsons upgraded, so that should allow them to go toe-to-toe with the assault grenadiers. It will depend on cover for a lot of instances, but I think those infantry, the infantry will be able to dominate the assault grenadiers, but we'll see. Oh my god. This house looks great until you realize they can't shoot this way. So they can just, you know, camp this side and just take them down without being shot at once.
We're seeing the timing here for the 2-2 is a bit late. It's about a minute off the regular timing, but there's still no Stewart in sight, especially since the lack of fuel.
Lieutenant does push back the MG up in the north. And yeah, we could be seeing that because also the military truck's no longer on the field. So why force it? Why not focus on more, you know, different priorities on the field of battle? All right, assault grenadiers and cavalry riflemen duking it out. But cavalry forces are pushed back because they had lower health. Good job there. Again, cover matters.
Assault Grenadiers are everywhere, taking all the points they can right now. Cut off and everything else.
Yeah, VonIvan is doing it is doing a very good job at just strangling VonAsten back at his base. But here's the one thing: even though that is the case, we still have plenty of time for VonAsten to come back, which we've seen before. And the big thing is VonIvan doesn't have an effective anti-armor unit. VonAsten does. He has the cavalry, he has lieutenant, and he has the Steward about to deploy. That is plenty of AT in order to counteract what VonIvan currently has, and the Steward doesn't have to worry about being snared or stopped by armor-piercing rounds. Well, until it gets vetted, but, you know, a little bit more time before that happens. There is time. There is time. Alright. Meanwhile, Lieutenant up north gets pushed back by the Assault Grenadiers. Steward is on the field and pushing on in. A little pathfinding, but still advancing. And there it goes. The only question is, are there any mines on the field? Is VonIvan gonna place down some teller mines, hopefully luring him into a trap to KO this unit with a single mine? Alright. Assault Grenadiers gonna have a little bit of an issue. Nice, again, good corral, keeping him away from the from the fuel point in order to stop him from capturing. I'm not seeing any tellers so far. Johnny, anything on your end? Do you see any mines or anything that...
I don't see any mines. Oh, no, I do see a mine. Pioneers are placing a teller mine right now.
Okay, thank you.
Southern VP.
Yeah. And also we got Pack 40 now on the field. So he has something. Right now VonIvan does have a means to counter, but we'll see if that's effective or not.
Stewart's trying to put in overtime right now, trying to get all the trying to handle all these Assault Grenadiers that are just swarming around everywhere.
Yeah. No, it has a lot of work to do because there's so many points where those things keep popping up. And while, yes, the cavalry riflemen can go toe-to-toe, the riflemen, unless they get them at range, it's going to have a little bit harder time. But it looks like they are effectively capturing territory, except for him, who's outside the munition point. There he goes. VonAsten is down 2-1 with VPs, but he is grabbing a triple cap right now. But knowing VonIvan's going to come back swinging. So VonAsten needs to do something to hold back a possible VonIvan assault. Grenades being thrown up north. Not as effective as probably VonIvan wants. Assault Grenadiers now being hit from both sides and will have to be forced back. Though they get some veterancy on the, before they leave. So nice job there. He will come back stronger.
We have a very quick battle phase 2 from VonIvan. Although Panzer IV is still some ways away.
Yeah, no, we're not going to see a Panzer IV for a little bit of time. The base still needs to be constructed, and as well, he still needs to hold those resources. To be fair, it is very close. Reshlon's actually going in on the pack. We got the Pioneer Squad gets KO'd. Don't expect the Panzer IV anytime soon if you can't build the base. Steward up north, chasing down the Assault Grenadiers. Pack 40 and 222 slowly making a fallback maneuver as they try to get back to safer ground. Forces are giving chase. Steward pulling on back away from the pack. Does get hit though. Battle the MGs, but Reshlons are going in point blank on the MG42. Cavalry forces get pushed back. Rifleman takes the southern position.
Whack-a-mole with assault engineers. They keep coming back. You can't get rid of them.
VonIvan is unrelenting with his Assault Grenadier pushes, but even in this situation, he did leave himself open. Steward going on in against the 222. Can he finish it off? One last shot. Can he take it? Nope. He will fall back. Pack 40 repositioned himself, but the lieutenant could finish off the Pack 40 if he can. But no, he's focusing on the Assault Grenadiers.
Trying to relieve the pressure on that machine gun.
Yeah. Well, so the MG can then hopefully hold that sector.
Here comes grenades.
It's still alive, but
Barely.
barely. Just barely. And he's going to retreat back to base. Down south, we got ourselves Assault Grenadiers trying to hold that VP, but Stewart just saying no, going on the opposite side, trying to shoot him. Luckily, VonIvan's aware of this and is trying to move around the dead carcass of the tank, keep that cover on his side, mostly. But I think this is a game that he cannot continue to hold out on and will be forced back very soon. There he goes. Assault Grenadiers trying to take mid. They are backed up by an MG, but the MG is facing the wrong direction, as right now they have to worry about possible American forces coming in from their southern flank.
Problem is, too, there's no bars here yet. No bars, only the...
Thompsons.
Thompsons on the cavalry riflemen. So these Askrens are gonna... They're stretching their legs a bit.
Oh wait, we got grenades! VonAsten got grenades for his infantry, so now they do have smoke, so they can get around the MG, as well as they can pop smoke on the Pack 40 and get around that. So again, there is that option at his disposal. Alrighty. VonIvan, though, saying enough is enough, getting another Pioneer squad, building the Tier 3 base. Support Armor Corps will be online shortly, and possibly a Panzer IV will be on the field.
Has enough fuel, just needs to get some manpower, but that shouldn't be an issue.
VonAsten, realizing the situation of a possible heavier armored vehicle, or sorry, medium armored vehicle coming into play, is going to get captain most likely for AT. So we can get an M1 AT gun to hopefully counteract an Ostwind, a Stug, or in this situation, a Panzer IV about to enter the field of battle.
The Askren swarm continues to cause havoc. They're everywhere. They won't be stopped.
Grenade thrown on the northern one?
Oh, but a frag. There's no... Okay, decent amount of damage.
Yeah, it's enough to at least make him push it back, which... That's a small victory. Stewart going in on the second one, trying to cut off the fuel.
The Pack 40 coming up right behind him, so...
Yeah. There's a lot of infantry, though, that literally have... Wait, hold on. MG set up to stop a possible counterattack in that direction. Echelons as well could come on down to stop the pack. He's going to continue to capture territory in the meantime. Infantry being pushed back by the Assault Grenadiers and the MG. Luckily, 50 cal will stop them. And now we have the Panzer IV coming onto the field of battle. Stewart pushing in a little too much. Panzer IV within sight. Gets a hit. Cavalry Rifleman could stop an advance from the Panzer IV. And yeah, they can't. The Panzer IV can't charge because they don't want to risk being satcheled. Okay, now they can risk being going through because there is no satchel in that way. Armor piercing grounds push back another force, and yeah, he's going to be pushed back. And he needs more either bazooka teams, or in this case, he needs to get that M1 on the field stat. 222, again, I'm assuming providing sight for the Panzer IV to continue his advance.
Oh, Captain, we're getting hit with frag grenades. Oh, force back. Oh, yeah. But the Panzer IV takes out an Askren model.
Yeah, he did. Good friendly fire, VonIvan. He's like, that man was a traitor. He was going to desert. All right, but American forces are gearing on up. They have a lot of infantry, but not a lot to deal with that from afar. But luckily, the M1 is slowly coming into range, hopefully able to push that Panzer IV back, and the 222. Bazooka team, though, firing, gets a good shot. And one getting in close. Can they hit it? Come on. Nope, out of range. Except for the 222. That's in range. Gets a good shot there. Behind cover, he's going to hold. Try to take that piece of territory. Luckily, you have the hay here, and also you have the heavy cover, which hopefully does less damage and allows the cavalry forces to take it. Also, M1 opening fire on the Panzer IV, forcing it back. Nice shot down to, oh my, very low health.
Mid's getting hit with frag grenades and is forced away.
Wait, can he kill the MG though?
222 is probably taking off a bit too many models about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
222 gets
But
defeated.
222 does go down. Gets blasted by a 57.
VonAsten holding on barely in this battle between with VonIvan. VonIvan though still having a really good force, even though he lost to 222 up north from the AT gun. So right now VonIvan needs to do one of his signature deep assaults in order to take out VonAsten. Otherwise we could see a slow bleed. And also remember, VonAsten did get a captain and also a lieutenant, so the major is most likely not going to be coming out for a little while. And as we can see here, that'll also delay his armor. So again, it does have a cascade effect for going for the AT gun and getting that stuff. Great grenade up north does get the MG, and can he finish it off? He does.
Yeah. Pack's also coming under fire, but gets a nice blast of the Stuart before picking up. Yeah.
Yep. So it looks like VonIvan upgraded his assault grenadiers to having 6 models. So that will hopefully keep him in the fight a little bit longer. Also, good flank on the 50 cal with his. Can he take it out? Grenades being thrown, but luckily, quick retreat gets him out in the nick of time. All right. MG is actually in range of the AT gun, so if it starts revealing itself, the MG could focus on it and possibly take it out. As long as it has good coverage. Grenades being thrown, little short, a little bit of damage done, but not all that much to save them.
And him closing the distance, but quite clearly, maybe he just gave the order to go right there because there's no following, no other attack orders. So I'm assuming he just probably told him to go on that point.
Yeah. VonIvan doing a very good job at still holding the VPs. Right now, he's still inflicting a slow decrease of VPs on VonAsten, and he does have a possible means to take out the amount of VonAsten's forces. He's getting himself a second Panzer IV. Johnny, is this a good move?
Yeah, can be. Depends how they use them. If they get splattered by that 57, then it's not. But...
Oh, wait.
Major barrage called down on that MG42 on the North Star.
Will he escape? Yes, he will. But no, those assault grenadiers have to worry, because if they retreat, they might run into that artillery barrage. Alright, Stuart coming back in. Has 10 kills, almost veteran C3. He's going to try to push back those assault grenadiers. Meanwhile, VonIvan's taking middle and the southern VP. And also making a Sherman. So the Panzer IVs have a small period of time for them to knock out a lot of infantry and armor before the Sherman comes into play. Can they achieve that success in that short period? Smoke going down in mid. But that's going to actually... Hold on. Stuart backing on into the MG. Alright. Very clutch move there. But Pack 40's lying in wait for him. I don't think... Oh, no, missed the shot. Stuart could get out of there.
I mean, Stuart's still 2 shots away from death. So...
Yep. Panzer IV allows for a northern point to be taken. Greyshot's barely get out of there with a very small amount of health. But I don't think VonAsten has lost any units yet, even with the Panzer IVs doing what they can to force the Americans back. Oh no! Unexpected meetup! Panzer IV meeting the Sherman, luckily backed by the pack.
Ooh,
Target
yeah.
weak point, maybe? Smoke.
Nope. But still Panzer... Oh, Panzer IV is trying to go for it. Oh, but the Panzer IV is dinged by the 57. And there it goes.
Yep.
Oh, nailed it.
That could have gone better.
The Sherwood also smoked up the Pack 40 using the smoke launcher it has.
No, he did. And that allowed him to do it. I think an immediate target weak point might have changed that course of that battle. But the Sherman, now with the full bulldozer front, is now trying to deal with the other Panzer IV. With the M1 backing it up.
The thing is here, though, he doesn't have enough VPs. VonAsten's running low.
That's the thing. All VonIvan needs to do is hold the VPs. He needs 2 for a little more time. Pioneers are holding the point.
Away.
We are losing a sector.
Will the Sherman maybe decrew itself, or... Oh, wait, no, the cavalry's there. He just needs to kill these forces. The southern point, the assault grenadiers need to get on the point. What is he doing? VonIvan, possibly losing this game, allows the Steward to decap the point. Oh, my God. That could be a moment VonIvan regrets. We will see. Sherman running over so many assault grenadiers, stopping their advance, pushing them into the muck. And while they will continue to hold the south, VonIvan may have just let this game slip out of his grasp. Did the Steward live?
Yeah, the vehicle crews are repairing it.
Oh my God. It not only decrewed the point with assault grenadiers right there, but it managed to escape. That's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate for VonIvan. But he's not out of the woods yet.
Getting a Stug.
Yeah, yes, he has a Stug coming into play. Hopefully it's enough to help. Stewart trying to take the south, but the Pack 40 does successfully push it back. Though a lot of infantry are coming on in. VonAsten is a very well, like a pretty damn good infantry army to back him up with any assault in any piece of territory. Grenades being thrown. VonIvan doesn't exactly have a lot of munitions left, so he has to be very careful on where he uses it. But yeah, VonAsten's about to get a triple cap, I think. Oh, Sherman's going to stop. Hopefully a capture in the north. Assault Grenadiers will try to grab that, but he needs another point. But every other piece of territory is currently guarded by American forces.
He's trying to go over there to deal with the Sherman.
He's actually flanking right now the 50 cal, but the Sherman gets a great shot on him. Pushing back the assault grenadiers. Stug is hitting the Sherman, pushing it back. M1 though coming on in. Has an issue though. I think the house is in its way. Maybe he can fire a shot through the window at the Stug. It's a heck of a shot, but maybe he can do it.
Thread the needle.
Yeah, thread that needle. All right, VonIvan has the northern territory. He needs one other. Middle is currently guarded by a 50 cal and a major. Cavalry riflemen are close by. Lieutenants in the south decapping the fuel. That might be his best shot for grabbing territory. Though the Stewart could stop him. Panzer IV coming on in.
Panzer IV, I said the thing about that poor Stewart. Oof. One shot.
Alright, he needs to focus. Grenades possibly from the assault grenadiers. No, he's just gonna focus.
Decap this point and hold it for a few seconds.
Oh, the other cavalry retreated. All right, so there's all 3 assault grenadiers in the south with a Panzer IV backing it up. They're chasing down the M1. M1's gonna be taken out.
In the north has been halted because there's an MG42 up there, and a pack in a Stug, and that poor Sherman's getting lit up. Oh my God, he's one shot away from death. That poor Sherman. There it goes.
Sherman goes down.
Has a crazy rate of fire.
VonAsten drops. VonIvan comes back and successfully splits up the American forces and grabs the territory. Excellent job for VonIvan. Holy mackerel. Yeah, let's just go to the after action report, shall we? Let's decipher this match.
Was something. Wasn't as interesting as the one before, though.
No, but still, I honestly thought VonIvan was going to lose that. Like, okay, he lost his Panzer IV, he lost some of his infantry. This is it, unfortunately. Great game, but it looks like it's going to be 2-2. No, VonIvan comes back, successfully hits VonAsten where it hurts, and did a very good preemptive, like, okay, let's build up. Now hit him with everything. Took the points, held it, and was able to win that game. Alrighty, so, Johnny, you want to go over the MVPs and the damage?
Alright, well, in terms of damage, it would appear that VonIvan has more. That's probably because that Vet 3 pack gun was putting in work in that Stug too.
Yeah.
But more kills goes to VonAsten, but he also has more losses, which is quite strange.
Yeah.
This is KO2, so we accept it. Let it be.
All right, so MVP wise, yeah, VonAsten is M1, got over 6,000 damage. I don't know how, but his military truck killed 3 of his own forces. And again, did okay. Overall, he did pretty well with keeping his units alive for the most part. Like, the cavalry riflemen, he didn't lose any. He did lose some of his normal riflemen, for sure. But overall, he did pretty well. Let's double check with VonIvan. Those assault grenadiers, I mean, if they 51 kills, he didn't lose a single one. Also friendly fire. He lost MG crews, pioneer squads, but yeah, the main frontline force did extremely well at containing a lot of the riflemen. Like, Johnny, would it be fair to say that you brought this up, like, through a majority of that game, even with less forces, those assault grenadiers were always a pain?
Because there's not a lot of bars in the field, and the bars are what will give the riflemen the ability to easily take down the Askrans. But the thing is, without the bars, without munitions, those Askrans, each individual squad is able to maintain local superiority over the riflemen. And they just kept coming from random places. It's whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it was a very close game. Like, let me be very clear. Like, it could have gone either way, even though, as we saw in that, like, VonIvan did a heck of a job at counterattacking. But still, it's like, really great plays and preservation by a very dedicated frontline unit. And again, good map control. That's the one, and out of all these games, I will say this, VonIvan has done a really, really good job at map control. It's me, Greyshot117, casting the 5th game of this round in the close to the finals. Again, tomorrow will be the grand finals, but today we're seeing who gets to the first place matches and who gets to the 3rd place matchup. All right, so right now VonIvan is leading, but what map is this, Johnny, my co-caster, and what doctrines have they chosen?
All right, well, the map we are on is Langraskaya, and we have gone for the original matchup of Mechanized Company for USF versus, actually no, it's somewhat different. It's community defense this time for Ostier, although it still includes Ostrupen, so slightly different.
I think Delta asked for community defense to be chosen, and they go. You know.
Not getting your points back, Delta.
Yeah. So awesome job. Anyway, but yeah, no, we've seen a lot. Almost every single time the USF has been picked right now, Mechanized Company has been the default chosen thing. So I'll be curious to see if this changes things up, if this allows for a different this type of Ostrupen allows for possibly a different play style against them, hopefully.
I mean, there's not too much different here other than the difference in fortifications.
But
maybe a pack 43, but we never see those, so you know.
But I 100% get why we're currently seeing this playstyle, because this is right now the quote-unquote meta. And right now, VonAsten needs to rely on that meta more than ever, at least if he wants the best chancers at victory. As right now, he is down 3-1, so he needs to come back. He's had some great plays, but they haven't achieved victories. So he needs a victory, otherwise VonIvan could clinch it in his best-of-7 series. MG currently hitting the riflemen who are trying to pick him off from afar. Again, VonIvan being aggressive as always. VonAsten pushing up with his Ostrupen to try to support or take territory in multiple areas. We still have that military truck, which could get that 50 cal sooner than later, but right now the Ostrupen are pushing on left-hand side pretty effectively. Riflemen are on falling back. Barbed wire being placed. But yeah, once again, 250 VP, so it's critical that the opening salvo does extremely well for whoever side, can best use it. So right now, it looks like the Ostrupen are doing pretty well, though VonIvan being aggressive with his limited forces, doing a good job at stifling their advance. MG gets the suppression on the far left side. Nice. Now, did they have anything to finish him off with? I don't know. Johnny, how's that military truck doing? Are we seeing a fuck jeep anytime soon?
It's the 50 cal. It's just currently capping things.
Okay.
That's all it's doing, really. We do have an early lieutenant, actually, right now.
Alright. So,
Maybe trying to go for the early Stuart, maybe even an M20, but we rarely see those anymore, so.
Yeah, fair point, fair point. I mean, I would, again, let's see right now. Ostrupen trying to pop those riflemen who are about to get in the building. The problem with the Ostrupen is they don't necessarily have a clear way to take him out. I think he'll have to rely on either long-range fire or, yep, there we go, flamethrower unit coming on over to burn the Americans out of that building.
The fuck jeep, though, is massacring Ostrupen in mid, as it does.
Hey!
Oh, but Panzerfaust has a very quick tier 2. Or tier 2 building. So, Jeep is snared, but not in danger of dying anytime soon.
No,
well,
no.
That's going to change soon, though, because there's a 222 in production.
Yeah. Which is probably why yeah. I mean, like, right now, if they're choosing a very similar doctrine, true, this isn't Ostrupen doctrine, this is defensive doctrine, so it is slightly different, but you're basically still going at the same, like, pedestal of, if he gets okay, the enemy has Ostrupen, alright, I'll get the military truck to help mow them down, and focus on them. Oh, wait, military truck, okay, get 222, oh, wait, 222, get Stuart, etc.
The food chain.
Yeah, it's the Co-2 food chain at work, at play. And right now, the bigger fish is in play to hunt down that military truck. And right now, that military truck does not have veterancy, so it does not have the ability to quickly escape. So, although
not a ton of veterancy on it, but no side here is taking incredible losses, really.
No.
Both of them are playing incredibly safe.
Yeah, both are playing safe. I think VonAsten needs to can't play safe because, again, he's so close to losing this. So he needs to do something.
He needs to do the most safe thing to try to secure the VPs. But the problem is, VonIvan's already whittled down a lot of them with the map control of the Fuck Jeep and multiple squads.
Yeah, VonAsten is trying to stop that. He is cutting off the fuel. So he's going to try to delay VonIvan from getting his Stuart as soon as possible. As well as looks like he's trying to take mid. Or like the left-hand side and hopefully mid as well. Oh, he doesn't have a medical facility. No ambulance either. Oh, Stuart's. Nope. Just rushing for that Stuart. I know you were like 6.5 minute Lukes, but we're about to see a 6.5 minute Stuart.
Possible. Nothing impossible about that.
Yeah, and right now, that would easily counteract the 222, unless the 222 gets some fire support. Luckily, unlike the Assault Grenadiers, all these forces have Faust, so they could easily push that back. Plus, again, you got Pioneers. We could lay a Teller Mine here or there to really counteract. Now, VonIvan's smart and knows this, and has echelons with Minesweepers, but that's always a possibility that he has to watch out for. Is that Stuart running in and being utterly annihilated. But Pioneer Squad possibly going to die here. Going to retreat on the left-hand side. Cavalry Force is going to try to mow him down. And takes him out.
That's going to be a quite difficult loss, because that means in order to get back his, in order to get up to his tier 3 building for Panzer IV, he's going to have to queue up another Pioneer, which is going to add another 200 manpower to the production cost of that.
That is true. That is true. That will delay him quite a bit. But right now, we are seeing him decap. Again, both middle and left has been decapped, so not under VonIvan's control. VonIvan slowly losing points. If he can grab some more, that would be extremely helpful. A lot of German forces are currently on the right, so VonAsten is prepped to guard the right one for a little bit longer, even with the Stuart now in play. And VonAsten's bringing up a pack.
Yeah, a pack gun. Normally we see the timing for it so that the pack gun's out before the Stuart, but the thing is the Stuart came out so early that pack gun is a bit late for it.
Yeah. Someone brought up the fact that, curious as VonIvan's been so dominant in his games. I will concur. VonIvan has been very, very good, but also every player is good in their certain areas. Like, I think of Kimbo, and I think of him as more of a he's better in longer matches, where in this situation you have, of course, VonIvan, and we're seeing he does extremely well early on. which is the
But
whole...
I'm very good with aggression. He's very good at those random, like those, just assaulting everywhere at once.
Yeah, great job with armor-piercing rounds and the 222 pushing back the Stuart. Again, didn't need the pack, just needed a bunch of lighter rounds to just pulverize those armored forces. And looks like they're slowly pushing on up. I don't think they'll kill it, but at least they might be able to drive it back or continue to. But oh my god, all the American infantry force on left. We got the cavalry forces, riflemen, lieutenant, all pushing on the left.
And these poor Austrians are about to have a really bad day.
Yeah. We'll hold the line, don't worry. Wait, are those Thompsons? Oh no.
Thompsons and a bar in the squad too.
Yeah. They're going to try to hold for as long as they can. But it's like Stern Pioneers versus a rear echelon squad. You know how it's going to go.
Interesting. He rebuilt the engineer and went immediately for a flamethrower, which is supposed to give it more pushing power, and plus you don't really need a minesweeper when mechanized companies in play, because USF landmines are seldom placed unless they're the ones you get with infantry fortifications.
Yeah, Pioneer trying to desperately hold back the Lieutenant. Lieutenant using the bazooka on the Pioneer squad, now on the 222, so 222 is fine for a little while before it fires another volley. Nope, fires again at the Pioneer squad, and it's going to push back without hurting the 222. Wait, hold on! Lieutenant's low enough, 222 could finish it off. That would be a nice little win for
Another lieutenant run down by
VonAsten.
Oh, he lives, and the Stuart's coming back just to drive that 222 away.
Any mines?
No mines, no flares. So that 222, oh, but there is a Pack 40 set up. He's trying to pull him back into it. Stuart doesn't follow.
Oh my god. Whew. Again, Vaughn being extremely lucky fighting Vaughn, because Vaughn, again, had that really good unit that came on in and just drove out Vaughn. So it's very good Vaughn came in when he did, otherwise Vaughn could have absolutely lost it there. Did you catch all that, Johnny?
Yes.
Okay, want to make sure.
I'm hearing is that Vaughn's about to win and Vaughn's about to lose.
Exactly. Vaughn's going to win and Vaughn's going to lose. Alright. But yeah, military trucks capturing the right, and slowly but surely, that VP is probably going to be decapped. We still have all the Ostroupen, and I don't think he's lost any.
Stuart did get snared.
Where is it?
Oh. Up north. Showing the effectiveness of the closed fist bulletin that the Ostroupen have. Oh, bundle grenade. Oh, right from the retreat, though, wait before it.
Not able to get a kill with that, but he will grab the left VP, and he probably will dominate mid with the 222 firing at range. The Panzer Grenadier is getting close. And again, good job pushing him back. They'll take mid. Again, VonAsten holding those trying to hold those VPs, but VonIvan, look at the resources: 47 munitions, 29 fuel, compared to 13 for VonAsten.
Sheer map control, just aggressiveness that these Ostroupen cannot handle.
Yeah. Also, that military truck, now almost veteran C2. Gotta watch out for it. It can do a lot and take a lot very quickly. We got a 50 cal suppressing him. MG just... Oh, it is in range? Okay. 50 cal is in range, barely, of the MG42. And being pushed back. Ostroupen taking the left. Cavalry forces moving on in, backed up by the lieutenant's bazooka. We are starting to see some bars on the riflemen now, so they are being beefed up. So that'll put an extra strain on the Ostroupen.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh, they got it just before getting in range. Nice! Ostroupen will fall back. Arm-piercing rounds dominating, pushing back the lieutenant most likely. Oh no, he's seeing the infantry coming on in, and it's still causing the suppress.
And pins the lieutenant too. So even if you got smoke grenade, you're not going to be able to fire one.
Great play by VonAsten, holding the line as best he can. Alright, we got a second pack now on the field. The first pack is being body blocked by the 222 of all things. Does hit...
Yeah. MG though, getting lit up from the outside of the building by cavalry riflemen who are forced back by the 222.
No, VonIvan's in full retreat on the left-hand side. VonAsten's hopefully grabbing that territory, and with mid under his control, it should bring the VPs ever so close, closer.
Panzer Grenadiers got a grenade off on the 50 cal and ran away, forced both squads back.
It did hit the military truck too, actually causing some damage. So good bundle grenade there, 2 for 1.
Didn't even lose a model, so I was just beating
Yeah,
him, so.
and again, a kill is important, but also just wounding the enemy does also, again, wounding a support unit especially, that's like, okay, I have to bring it back, heal, set it back up, move it back to where it needs to be. Oh, military truck! Back, back right-hand corner.
Oh, unfortunate. No, the fuck Jeep is dead.
And 222 is now up to veteran C2 with increased sight. So that might help out the Pack 40s to trying to target that Stuart.
Echelon now has double bazookas, so.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
Oh.
And Major just hit the field too, so Sherman's gonna be hitting the field in a few minutes.
No, we absolutely are going to be seeing a Sherman. And that's the nice thing about VonIvan capturing all that territory. He's able to bring that pain down on VonIvan. And that could be extremely powerful. Hold on. Stuart, very low. But the shot does miss. Holy mackerel, that was close. I think we're starting to see VonIvan come... sorry, not VonIvan. VonAsten come back a little bit.
Both people in this match have won for both Vons have 2 machine guns.
Yes. Of course, Von has double machine guns. It just makes sense. It's a very powerful anti-infantry unit to have to hold back their forces. That's why Von has it.
Von wants to maintain control of the victory points to bleed Von to death.
Yes, exactly. So Von just stole Von's Pack 40 on the left-hand side. The question is, can Von stop Von from getting that Pack 40 back to the Allied lines?
No, both Vons have Pack 40s.
Oh, they do? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you're right. Both have Pack 40s now.
Oh, but there goes that one.
The other Pack 40s lying in wait. Can it hit the Stuart? Setting up. Out of range.
I think Stuart's 1 shot away from death right now, actually. Or somewhat close to that.
Something just died. I think cavalry forces just bit it.
LT still alive. Oh, well, that 50 cal got decrewed, and the Ostrich are going to take that.
Yeah, 50
Yeah,
cal
3
died.
machine
Pack 40 set up. Come on.
Oh, 2 goes down.
Oh, I think it's going to be too late. Set up, fire. Hold.
Shot and killed it.
He got it. That's a lucky
Von lost his
shot.
light vehicle.
The Stuart is now down. We got artillery coming on in. I'm assuming that's the Major.
Yep.
But really good shot. VonAsten just barely keeping himself in competitive in this game. You take my armor, I'm taking yours. Ostrupin very low, could die here. I think it's better just pull it back. Oh, oh wait, I'm sorry. VonAsten also stole his 50 cal. So,
Yep, so
he now has 3 MGs.
The one remaining 50 cal is still making P Grand's pay, but there's a nope, pin before the bundle grenade go off.
Come on. Well, now you have the MG42 opening fire on the 50 cal. That should help alleviate things in mid. But yeah, we're currently seeing VonIvan still putting pressure on VonAsten with VPs and still bringing him down and still having a good chunk of the map under his control. But even with all that said, VonAsten will take mid. And even though VonIvan does have a Sherman in play, I think VonAsten's in a really good position if he can get the next building out. Or he could, look, if you want to change things up, he could build a Pack 43. That is also viable, and just guard over these points with a gigantic AT gun that will shred Shermans like no one's business. But yeah, VonAsten is, let's see, again, he does have, wait, did he, okay, yeah, so he does have the Major, he did tech up, he doesn't have the Captain, though, that's the one thing. Sorry, VonIvan. VonAsten does have the Support Armor Corps now. He can build the Panzer IV if he wants to, after this. So we could see, yeah, there he goes.
VonAsten's plan, probably with his doctor, might have been to secure the VP and used defensive artillery on it to make sure Americans can't get it back. It might have been the plan there, actually.
Sector artillery is great, but but the problem is you need munitions, and right now VonAsten has been short on those supplies. But yeah, I think chat did confirm we do have a dead Ostroopen. I'm not sure where that died.
There's also a Panzer Grenadier squad with double Shreks. Don't know if that was a misclick or not, but now they're here.
Hey, look, if he's about to fight a Sherman, all the AT can get, especially with the bulldozer blades for extra defense. Something just blew up.
Mine?
A mine somewhere. Unsure where. Armor's fine, so I'm assuming it's anti-infantry, but yeah.
No anti-infantry ones, but the major might go down here. Very close.
Oh, he
There
does!
We just lost a unit.
Alright, good kill on the major. Ostroopen trying to hold. He will maybe decap, can he? Oh, so close.
Point is being overrun.
Yet so far.
That's double bars on that, right? Double bars? Only one bar.
Packs are in a bad position. All the infantry's charging him, but the Panzer IV comes in, try to, well, block the retreat and save the day.
Yeah, but there goes another Ostroopen squad, murdered by the lieutenant.
Yeah, you're right.
And, a lot of these squads have bars, so this is ending very badly for the poor Ostroopen. There goes a 50 cal. This is going very badly.
Yeah, cavalry forces trying to get close to the Panzer IV to throw satchel, also pushing back an MG. VonAsten losing a lot of men in a short proximity of time. Oh, I think the mortar detonated a teller mine. I think that's what happened.
Probably what it was then.
Okay, we got a rock that hit the Panzer IV, as well as the Sherman.
Panzer Grenadiers are going to do something stupid to that mortar, I can guarantee it right now.
Yeah. And with that assault, VonIvan does a really good job at pulverizing a lot of VonAsten's forces. I don't know what this Panzer Grenadier squad's doing, but it's going to fight something.
He's trying to flank the Sherman, maybe. Put in between the Panzer IV and the Sherman.
A lot of bazooka teams hitting the Panzer IV. He needs to pull back.
And reclaimed 50 cal immediately put back to use to shredding the Germans.
Yeah. Panzer Grenadier squad will at least hold mid for the time being.
Oh, that was bad. Wasting a bundle grenade like that when you have almost no munitions income.
No, yeah. VonAsten is right now neck and neck. But right now VonIvan has shown even with smaller forces he's able to go for the throat. But barely, just barely. VonAsten is holding the position. Middle is not under his control. Riflemen get in there just before he's able to capture it. And also, PanzerSchreck's almost destroy his own cover.
Have they been able to be used against any armor this game?
What, the PanzerSchrecks?
No, the Shreks. I don't think they have.
They have. They have hit the Sherman. The Sherman had to pull back.
The Sherman ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright, and then they got some use then.
The bazooka teams were also effective. They pushed back the Panzer IV pretty quick.
Zook teams got bazooka.
Yeah. Alright. Smoke grenade going off, pushing back the MG.
Well, smoke grenade means frag grenades are tech for. So.
Yeah. VonIvan doing very well with munitions. Again, he can't be too cocky. We've seen VonIvan get cocky, and he overextends his forces, and they either do it very well or they all die. So.
Just now, VonAsten has 3 machine guns, 3 MG42s.
That's delaying the American advance, but they're using smoke and smoke grenades to get around.
Mortar's having a nice little talk with that MG.
Yeah, flamethrower team getting in, hopefully burning away the cavalry forces. The building is very close to being destroyed. VonAsten.
The problem is, loses the bar on the cavalry rifleman after getting hit with a burst from the flamethrower.
Nope, the lieutenant picked it up, I think.
No, the rifleman, so now that's a double bar rifleman now.
Oh, okay, rifleman, sorry.
Panzer Grenadiers in mid. Oh, throw a bundle grenade onto the 50 cal.
Oh, nice kill. Lieutenant now is trying to hold that position under smoke. Panzer IV says, no, not today. Just tries to run him over. And now direct fire on him.
Oof, but mortar hits the Panzer Grenadiers, kills the model.
Okay, Pack's moving on up on the Sherman, but the 50 cal's right there. It's going to drive them back. Mortars now be under fire, hopefully driving it back to stop him from hitting his infantry. Pack 40 is now coming back up against the Sherman. Panzer IV at its last legs.
Oh, Panzer IV might go down here. Come on, Sherman.
He's going to blitz away with his limited munitions. Bazooka team did hit, but he's still alive.
Now we got an Ostwind now to try to control these infantry.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of infantry. VonAsten is down to 45 VPs. He needs to prioritize that as much as possible. But now, again, with this cavalry force, he can just drop smoke and just get in close.
Also tearing apart the 50 cal, so.
Oh, God. There we go. Yeah, I took it. Ocwieja coming over on left. Again, right now, VonIvan has less forces, technically, by population. But right now, he's still doing a heck of a job with his forces at destroying VonAsten where he can. Lieutenant going into mid, but being pulverized by the Ocwieja. Rifleman as well being hit by the Ocwieja, trying to hold him back. MG's rushing in there to stop the decap. Panzer IV needs heals. Ostrupen and Panzer Grenadiers coming on in. He's down to one Ostrupen squad. He needs more frontline troops.
Well, I mean, he's trying to substitute that with the MGs, which there's a lot of.
Yeah. VonAsten has a lot of manpower for a lot of units that he keeps trying to have, but it's not enough for him to get a new unit, which he desperately needs to keep holding the front.
The thing is, these MGs are getting bled dry, because that's what happens to support crews, especially since there's 2 50 cals in mid.
Yeah.
But the main issue, too, is that these MGs can't push.
Great hit with that mortar on the Pax and the MG, getting a model of each. MG's going to take left, stopping the bleed, but it's 37 VPs to 113. VonAsten, if he loses this, it's game over. It's do or die for Aston. Can he defeat the Ivan?
Ground fire from the Ocwieja to the mortar crew.
Lieutenant as well, coming on in. Only one bazooka team, though. He does kill the mortar.
I think he's trying to break it. Oh, nope. No, the bazooka's gonna do something to him, so move back.
Panzer IV now opening fire on the lieutenant as well. Sherman's trying to come up to assist. We got the Panzer Grenadiers trying to ground the MGs, but there's 2 MGs. I feel like VonAsten might be missing a mortar to counteract all this.
Well, he doesn't have a tier 1 building.
He can't
get a mortar.
That's the problem. Lieutenant, though, does grab it. Wait.
Grenade.
Oh,
oh no. Almost.
Almost. Way too close for comfort. Ocwieja and Panzer IV moving on in. Double packs opening fire, all bouncing or missing. What?
The dozer blade. The power of the dozer blade.
Well, the Americans are on the retreat at the very least, but he needs to get kills. Aston needs to get some kills in here.
What's dead?
Packs fire.
Almost dead.
Fire packs. Oh, smoke drops. Come on, direct fire. You got this.
Almost.
One good.
No.
They both miss.
All vehicles are so low health.
Yeah, another Pioneer squad got called in.
But it's a lot of machine guns in mid.
Yeah, but a lot of smoke's being called down. That's going to allow the forces to move on in. That's the problem. VonIvan has a good counter to all the MGs, and now also you got the riflemen coming on the flank. Ostrupen going to hide in the smoke to try to hold on to that point. And I think VonIvan might be close to losing a unit here.
Might go down here. Pay attention. 2 1 model riflemen.
They'll fall back at the very least. Oh my god. And VonIvan is hitting 100 points. It's still 3-1 VonIvan. But can VonAsten continue to hold? Ocwieja, I think, was a brilliant choice. That has been doing so much work on the infantry. Bottle grenade thrown. Can it kill the mortar? Mortar's killed! Not even requisitionable. It is dead.
But a 42 crew does go down somewhere, right next to Packins, so.
Ocwieja diving. Very, very ballsy move. He's trying to kill the teams. Trying to stop them. But
trying to kill the Sherman crew before they get. Oh, we're echelon top in the Sherman instead of the vehicle crew itself.
Yeah.
It stops the bazookas from firing.
Yeah, a bit of a risky maneuver there. But VonIvan's lost quite a bit in his assaults. VonAsten has held his ground firm. And with the double Pioneers, he's able to heal very, very quick up to the point where he can compete with the Americans' vehicle crews. Can he continue? Yeah,
Going from that lieutenant and the cav rifleman.
Right now, VonIvan is in the same issue where he just keeps having to reinforce all of his men, which is draining him of much-needed manpower.
Can't get another tank from that, yeah.
Panzer IV trying to do direct shots on the lieutenant and also the MG. MG, unfortunately, unable to shoot. He's going to need to send something left. But he's also focused in mid.
If they get that left, oh, MG does go down though. But if he gets, yeah, there you go, all caps are turning, so turning towards the favor of the Americans. So this could be over very quickly.
Pioneers going in. Sherman being hit. One Pioneer squad dead.
We have lost a squad.
Pack's having a rough
Panzer
time.
IV on the left start kills the 50 cal, but the 50 cal got the cap off, so it served its purpose.
Wait a second. Panzer IV going in for the dive?
I think he's trying to kill the ambulance. Either that or he's trying to flank the Sherman.
If he can flank that Sherman, it is weak. He could do it. Or
the pack. Hit the second pack. He's 2 shots away from death.
there is some riflemen over on the other point. He needs to capture. He needs to kill that rifleman squad now. VonIvan might sacrifice it. I think this is it. I think this is game.
4 more seconds. There we go. That's over.
And VonIvan clutches it. Holy mackerel. VonAsten tried his best. He had a bigger army. VonIvan honestly was losing quite a bit, but I think VonIvan just did a better job with more men, and with his frontline forces, he held strong enough to hold on to the point.
Someone says in chat says Von is dead. Long live Von.
Oh, that's good. All right, let's double check the after action report, shall we? So yes, everyone, I'm here to say definitively, Von has won this round. He has successfully defeated Von and is moving on to the grand final. The semifinals is now pretty much done. We're wrapping up. Oh my God! Congratulations to Von for your victory. Congratulations. Unfortunately, Von, you played well, but you couldn't make it. That joke is never getting old. All right, VonAsten got 31,000 damage. VonIvan got 21,000. Ivan got a few more kills than Ashton, and also I mean, like, they're neck and neck with units lost. Just showing
losses. And almost same kills.
Yeah. They have the same captures as well, and almost the same lost.
This is very. I don't like that. I don't like it. All the numbers are lining up.
They're literally fusing together with stats. They're becoming one. But Ivan did manage to pull ahead. Johnny, what about MVP? What are we looking at in terms of total?
Well, for the MVP slot for the Germans, for VonAsten, we have the Pack 40.
Yeah.
Anti-tank gun. Lost one of them. That's fine. No, the Panzer IV, the one Panzer IV got 31 kills before the game ended, so that's not that. It did its work, but it didn't do enough to win in this game. And for VonIvan, can you go VonIvan?
Yeah, I'm on VonIvan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's roughly 5,000 damage with his Sherman. Got only 1 kill with it. Incredible. And, yeah, he took a lot of damage with it, but I'm surprised the Sherman did not do more.
He got 44 kills, though, against the Austrian.
Yeah, no, awesome work. Seriously, congratulations to VonIvan for continuing on. VonAsten, you fought well. You fought valiantly. It was a great game, but unfortunately, this is where it ends. But luckily, he is not done, as if I recall correctly, because while it will be a Sldered versus VonIvan in the grand final, it will be VonAsten versus Nagano for 3rd place. Now, in case you're wondering, well, what's the big deal about 3rd place? First place is gonna win. If whoever wins that will win $1,200. Second place wins $550. Third place wins $250, and fourth place wins $100. So no matter what happens, VonAsten is still gonna walk away with a decent chunk of change. Same thing with VonIvan, even if he loses. So congratulations to both players for getting up to the grand finals and making it that far. So. All right, but yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be done. Thank you so much, guys, for watching all these games today. Sorry again for the inconvenience for the first round, but still, we were able to get the rest, and it was fantastic. Really close games, really great maneuvers. Wish there were maybe a few more commander choices and factions, but I'll take great games nonetheless. Johnny, any last words?
No. Pretty great set of games. Wish you could have watched the first one. But other than that, it was pretty nice.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before you guys go, I want to give a special shout out to my incredible patrons who've been supporting me while I've been out sick. That includes Aphyria, Little Koosh, Joey G240, Seth Kuipers, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Ace, and Jakub Ocwieja. You guys are incredible for supporting me while I've been out trying to recover from the after effects of COVID. Thank you guys so much for your incredible support, and to everyone currently watching the video.